Welcome to part 2 of the grounded challenge. Before we get into it, there's a lot I need to talk about, so I'm gonna get into that right now. It would not be a Zay 100 day video if I did not lose a bunch of days. Thankfully, all of this time was pretty much just building and fucking around, but as the video goes, you'll see where we get to. Anyway, let's get to the actual bad news. I will not have Game Pass for the rest of this month. I don't know when, honestly, I'll get it. I think in like 2 weeks, maybe I'll get it, maybe 3, we'll see. Meaning I cannot really record videos at all, at least this grounded challenge. I cannot finish this grounded challenge, meaning we're gonna have to pause the grounded challenge after this video, and we're gonna come back to it once I get Game Pass. Now, the kind of good news is we're gonna be playing Roblox. Sorry, I'm gonna sound kind of weird here. I have to re-record this entire part of the video. Basically, I was just rambling about how I was gonna play this Roblox game. I didn't end up playing the Roblox game. I ended up playing Minecraft. So yeah, if you were there watching the stream, it's like 6 a.m. right now. I should be like 3 a.m. I think I started at like 11 though. But if you're watching the stream, we're kind of just fucking around on Roblox. And then I realized I don't want to play Roblox because the game that I was gonna play 99 Nights in the Forest is low-key ass. So Minecraft will be the goal. I can do 100 days, and because I don't have Game Pass, I'll probably make it 200 to 300 days, maybe even more. It just depends on when I can get Game Pass. But for the first 100 days, I will do, be beating the game, of course. Make it a challenge. It will be on hardcore, meaning if I die one time, I lose the entire challenge. I am really excited to work on that video. As soon as I finish this video, like getting posted, I'm gonna immediately get to recording that. Enough rambling, but I do hope you enjoy the Minecraft series a little better than the grounded one. So now let's get into the video. My base is not finished, but here's kind of a little tour. There's a little storage system. I'm still finishing the storage system. I want the other side of the wall to be more like bug areas. Like that's like not bug stuff. It's like other like things like materials, but I want a bug side like with bug parts, etc. on the other side. After very scuffly going up the spiral stairs, you can see there's gonna be some gardening things there. I'll put mussel sprouts in them once I finish them. And then as I go up these stairs, there's zip lines. I do plan on having a bunch of zip lines. I really don't do that at all during this video, I don't think. And I don't think I do it at all, but I do 2, I'm pretty sure. So, as the video goes on, as, the next part comes once I get Game Pass, I will be able to do a lot more zip lines. I'll have a giant zip line system. After putting some lint in my spinning wheel, I went to sleep to skip the next day so I can get on my lint. After that, I crafted some more chests and pretty much spent the rest of the day just making chests, sorting out my area, making the entire storage system full. You get the idea. After doing that, I went out to grab some more toenails so I can make the toenail scimitar. If you look at my hotbar, the rusty spear is not even in my inventory right now. The reason I stopped using the rusty spear was pretty much just because as I was throwing it, I was realizing it wasn't sticking. Like not all the time. Like obviously it would stick, but it wouldn't stick all the time. Sometimes as I'm throwing it at something, it would bounce off going really far away, which is obviously really bad for later on in boss fights and just for farming in general. Because like imagine throwing your spear, your only weapon at something, and it just disappears and you have to go run and grab it while you're fighting something. After getting those toenails, I went out to get more pine cones so I could make more chests so I could finish my chest room. After getting home, I made a handful of chests and then crafted the toenail scimitar. I decided to go minty because I wanted to get it minty for a couple reasons. First of all, in the upper yard, a lot of things are, weak to minty, but also the infected broodmother is really weak to minty. The infected broodmother being the hardest boss in the entire game, so I would like to just have that extra edge on her. Then I went to sleep so I could skip to the next day. Today was definitely a waste. I kind of just farmed up basic resources as I went. I don't even know if I had a plan for the day, honestly. Kind of just pretty mundane, so I'm gonna make it kind of short and show you everything that I got. The next day was a lot better. I opened up the chest with the mossy key, getting a chip, and then we went to the stump lab to get another chip. On day 43, I went to go fight the Termite King so I can get my last piece for my final set of armor. That being the termite chest plate.
I killed 2. That means there's 4 workers left. Back up. Fuck, I know he's gonna want to come after me here in a second. Ah, damn, bro. Bro. There's 2 more. Okay, let's back up. Whenever the king backs up, we're gonna swing up. Okay. I'm trying to save my really good heals and only use my bandages right now. It's going good. Block him. Perfect. Perfect block. I hate how he knocks me out every single time I perfectly block him. I feel like that makes no sense. Like whenever I... Fuck. Whenever I oh my god, I'm gonna die. Whenever I perfectly block an enemy, it shouldn't make me get punished and me get knocked out. I should always just perfect block, and that's all it is. I shouldn't have a punishment for perfectly blocking somebody. That doesn't make any sense at all. Here we go. Bro, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's so fucking annoying, dude. Fuck, he does so much damage, bro. He hurts so bad. He just non-stop is hitting me. Okay, we're good. After each hit, I have about 2 or 3 hits I can do, which is nice. Damn, bro. We knocked him out, we knocked him out, we knocked him out. Okay, perfect, I knocked him out. Dude. 2, 3. That was 4 hits? 4 free hits. Let me back up a little bit. He can one-tap me right now, and I don't want that to happen, so... Oh my gosh, I have no HP. I have no fucking HP right now. Why did I not kill him? Why is he still alive? Please. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's dead now. We now have the chip, which is cool. I threw all my shit at him and he like lived. GG. Here's 7,000. That was what it was, right? So raffle 7,000.
What I meant by raffle 7,000 was in my chat. If you know you watch my streams, I do raffles to get points. You can then use to gamble on like slots, roulettes, whatever it may be. I only really do this on special achievements, or if I'm feeling really good, I'll do a bunch. Like I know there was a point where I was just constantly doing them over and over again. You know, if that sounds interesting, go follow my Twitch. Go follow my Twitch. But anyway, self-promo out the way. We did beat the Termite King, getting us a chip and, you know, a lot of nice resources. After finally getting home, we crafted the Termite armor, which is the only thing I needed to max out my entire set. We now have our final weapon and armor set for the entirety of the challenge. Spent the entirety of the day just talking to my chat. Then at night, I began lighting up my entire base because it was a pretty dark. I don't know why I haven't had lights up to this point. That morning, we finished the lighting, and here's kind of how it looks. A few days later, I decided to find Window Tully so we can progress the story. I actually have no clue how I did this. I didn't even know this was possible, but you can kind of just outmaneuver her if you just stay behind her. I was going to say that I was horrified when my dumbass turned around to get the Supreme Court side, so I guess I wasn't that horrified. But after narrowly escaping the Black Widow, we get to the Undershed lab. This lab is very important because we fight a boss, we find Window Tully, and then we can progress the story to where we can beat the game. Now, very obviously, I can't beat the game just yet because we aren't 100%. But having the freedom where I can just win the game whenever I feel like it, no matter what, would be very convenient for me. That's why instead of dragging out the next 30 days doing absolutely nothing, I decided just to get this part over with.
And fresh. So this weapon actually is perfect for him. That's so weird. That was like such a weird throw in. Wow, do I do a lot of damage to him? We did so much damage to him, it's actually so easy. We get the gold card and obviously the mutation.
The fight was very quick. I did a lot of damage. I do regret not talking as much now that I'm editing this video. I didn't even realize I didn't talk that much. But anyway, we open up the little door there and we can go find Window Tully.
You may have defeated my Mant, but you and your armament paymasters will never get their hands on the embiggening cocktail. I'll take...
No! How can this be? Where is the override?
As you can see, Tully's definitely in a very rough point. But ignoring that, a couple of days later, we went to go fight Director Schmechter, the next boss that we needed to fight. If you didn't know in Grounded, the final thing that you need to do to beat the game is called the Java-matic. It's a special type of wave defense that shoots out nothing but orc bugs. Now, in my mind, whenever I was thinking about this, I thought it was way harder than it was. So I pretty much just gaslighted myself to get the best sour weapon, which you get from Director Schmechter. But nevertheless, I still need to beat him for 100% anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Can't block that. You cannot block electric attacks for these guys.
Seriously? That tickles. I'm getting tired. You're not hurting. Wow. Let me show you my latest invention. Project
Tower of Millihall right about now.
Oh my gosh. How did he get out? Here we go, we're good. Now I'm feeling really good. Alright. We have more spiders coming. Whoa, they're my lasers, okay. They're mine. I would assume spiders now too, right? Yep, I can hear it. I think, right? Maybe not. But we're good then. There we go. Finally beat Director Schmechter. Only took like 5 attempts.
After beating Director Schmechter, I went to go farm green shield bugs. That way I can get the parts, so that way I can make the Sour's Edge. That weapon is not just important for the Java-Matic, the final quest that I need to do. It's also very important to fight Black Widows. I will need a tier 3 dagger for some of the Milk Molars, and obviously to 100% I need all the Milk Molars, so it is a must to kill a couple Black Widows. That night I made the Acid Edge. Now let's skip a couple days to right before I do the Java-Matic, because I really don't want this video to be very long.
Let's get started. Brew the embiggening cocktail with the Java-Matic. Let's go. 3. Wait, what? Java-Matic storage facility? What is he talking about? Alright, whatever, go. Let's go. Let me go defend him. Here we go. Very excited. I have not done this in a while. I can't remember necessarily if it's going to be super difficult or how it's really going to go. I do remember there were some really difficult mobs. But with my little Acid Edge here, I should be able to, you know, get through it all.
And wow, was I ready. I didn't know it was going to be this easy. If I'm being honest, I probably didn't need the Acid Edge, and I also maxed it out. I didn't need to do that either. But hey, it's whatever. We got the last quest done in the entire game, so technically we can beat the game at will. Obviously, we're not, so we 100% it, but you get the idea. It's definitely really freeing to know that, like I said, I can beat it at any time I want. So all I have to do is just get all the things that I need to 100% it, and the challenge is over. Kind of, because if I complete the entire game, get all of the things for 100%, it's day like 85, I kind of have to just kill those 15 days. And I'll probably just build in the extra days that I have whenever I'm done with the challenge. If I even have any, of course.
Come on. That was absurdly easy, bro. Like, yeah, there was a couple walls they broke. Like 2 walls, but like, come on, bro. That shit was insanely easy. I definitely over-prepared for the max. I'm actually really disappointed about it. Like, it's like, whatever. Let's grab the embiggening cell.
Cell integrity appears nominal. You might be the best assistant I've ever had, but don't tell Virgo that.
Now we go put it in the spacer and we beat the entire game. But we're not going to do that now, obviously, because we still need to do a lot of other things for 100%. But, you know, Definitely really cool. It put a smile on my face. We beat the game.
Wow, though, it felt really good to be able to say that I finished the game. There is a lot of collecting I need to do, and I am going to cut out a lot of that. I have about 4 hours of footage that I'm not going to even put into this video because it's nonstop just grabbing molars and papers and all of that. It's not very entertaining to edit, it's not very entertaining to play, and it's also not very entertaining to watch, so I really don't care about putting that in. However, the next video will be focused on all of the boss fights that we need to do to beat the game. So what we'll do is we'll fight all the bosses, and then we will, again, beat the game. But that is about it for the Grounded video. Like I said, once I get Game Pass, I will finish this out. All we really need to do is beat all the bosses, at least for the next video. Next challenge will be 99 Nights in the Forest. If you're interested in watching that live, go to my Twitch. I will be streaming it over the next couple of days. My Grounded challenge hasn't done very good on YouTube compared to the other 2 challenges I've done, which are very successful right now for me. And so I will probably stick away from playing Grounded for a little while until either A, my audience wants it again, or B, it builds up as far as views go. But anyway, enough yapping. Thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate you so much. It means everything to me. I put a lot of time into these videos, and so just anything you can do, whether you like the video, you subscribe, you even just viewing it, just means everything. So thank you so much for that. I am sorry about the short video, but I mean, you know, I can't really do anything about the whole Game Pass thing. My record is 0-1-1. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in 99 Nights in the Forest on Roblox.
I'm going back to